Two-shot Monday, that's right. Two-shot Monday. Morning, Junkyard. Get everything set here real quick. First sip of nature's medicine. I'm drinking it black this morning. I got to have blood tests, so I don't know if that's going to affect it or not. You usually say you can have a black coffee. I'm going to have a black coffee. So you need to give me another haircut. Starting to get over my ears. Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever today. Get a calf cut? California cut? No. Is that where they cut half of it one side or half one time and then they cut the other half the other time, but they paint it red, white, or they paint it rainbow colors on one side? All the way to the noggin? Yeah. Yeah. Well, how about taking a California shower? Just laying in bed and letting the sweat roll down my body until it goes from the top clear to the bottom. Mm-hmm. You're getting off the floor. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, remember Bobby Sprinkle's going to be on in the morning. No. I might come in for a few minutes, but I got to do some stuff tomorrow. So got that Walmart sign, yeah. I go pick up a bushel and a half of tomatoes today. So I'm a pumpkin because I'm a real good punker. I'm a pumpkin. I might do that on them outside. Get out my turkey fryer in one of the big pans and fill it up full of water and blanch the potato or the tomatoes. Then put them in another pan with ice water. Cool them down. Peel the tomatoes, and then morning, Kevin. I cut the ends out of them, dice or cut them up, and then put them in another pan and put them on a different turkey fryer. I got a couple of them, and keep them hot, and then that way I can can them. Morning, Dan. I don't know how many quarts 30 pounds will do. Probably about 20. Probably not even that many, but how many quarts does 1.5 bushels do? 10 quarts. Okay. There you go. See how much ground how much ground has swelled up since it's got hydrated again. So what is it, 10 quarts or 22 to 25 quarts? Good morning, David. I ain't no good. Well, hi there, David. Hi, Blondie. Hmm. That's right. We're gonna hear that sucking sound. That's all the jobs and everything leaving. Yeah. I voted for Ross. He was the only smart one there running. He said it's like America's like a broken down car. You got to lift the hood up and find out what's wrong with her. Uh, 65 right now. Yeah, they got hoods. I seen my very first electric car yesterday, Saturday. The guy started moving away. What the hell is that noise? Don't you mean stink hole? Yeah. 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 Well, some people have a dream. Other people have nightmares. I have a feeling that this is Elm Street and Freddy Krueger's there. Yeah. Yeah, better leave it up. That way the hinges won't get worn out. Lifting it up, putting it down, lifting it up, putting it down, lifting it up, putting it down. Yeah. Yeah, not being worked. Yeah. The other day, my grandson, Friday, he went to open the tailgate of the pickup, and when he opened it, he just let it slam open. Well, I went to shut it, and it wouldn't shut. I said, "What the hell's going on?" Well, it won't shut. So I'm looking at it. It's a 3/4 of an inch off. So I started looking at the hinges. He's got it knocked off the hinges off the bottom. So I get it put back in place and get it back on. And I said, "You can't, open it up and just let it drop. You have to set it down." Well, I didn't let it drop. I said, "The hell you didn't. I seen you do it. You can't let it just fall down like that." Need windshield washer fluid. Um, well, then we got home and he put, I had him put another cooler in the truck, and he tried to put two coolers in there, one right after another, and it's too long for the bed of the truck, and he tried to shut it, and he knocked the damn thing off the hinges again. He was starting to exceed my medication. So I had to explain to him, you can't force it because you'll knock it out of the hinges. And if you knock it out of the hinges and the tailgate falls off going down the road and we lose everything out of the back, I'm going to be one upset feller. Not to mention when the tailgate falls off, it's going to hit the hot dog cart. It's probably going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to be one upset fella. So you pick and choose your battles. Oh. So anything new happening this week or last weekend? Anybody get married? Anybody get divorced? Any grandkids? Any kids? I agree. All the way up to 80, huh? Well, he must have been doing 70 when he hit the house because a lot of times a car can't get into a house unless you're really moving. The foundation usually stops them. Was she alive or was she dead? That's right. I know. Hell, he did pretty good Saturday. One guy give him one guy bought a spicy smoked sausage and give him a $5 tip. Well, then another guy come by and ordered, was it 2 hot dogs or something like that? And 2 hot dogs and 2 pops. And the bill was $10, and he gave him a 20 and told him keep change. Huh. Someone in it? Yeah. Oh, I try not to eat at Wendy's hardly at all. Yeah. That's probably what happened to me. Well, I was in the hospital because we ate Wendy's just before that happened. Yeah. And that's exactly the infection I had was E. coli in my kidneys. That's what they told me. Yeah. That's right. Well, Taco Bell is no E. coli, and it's just it cleans you out. The rectum rectifier. Yeah. Oh, I bet it is open. Yeah. I wanted to go to Sam's Club yesterday. Didn't make it there. So I ain't gonna make it there today. The way it looks, I ain't gonna make it there Tuesday, and I know I ain't gonna make it there Wednesday. So I'm gonna have to go with Thursday. Leave free. That's right. Hi, Christy. How are you? No. I do the blood work today. I go run and get them tomatoes. Um, then I probably have to go house sit for a little bit. Um, my daughter is having some. When she first bought the house, they were having plumbing problems. Well, they got that figured out. Then they had their septic tank got full. So they had that pumped out. Well, when they had that pumped out, wasn't a week later, and the damn thing was full again. Well, I told them, I said, you know what happened, don't you? It sat for so long that the pipes are clogged to the leach bed right there at the tank. Where the septic tank had been full and it couldn't go anywhere, so it just sat there. So the pipes are clogged. Well, now they got the sewer guys coming today, and they're going to drain it again, and then they're going to jet the leach bed. So it's a nasty job. But she has to go to work at noon, so if she has to leave, then I guess I'm going to have to go over there and sit while the guys are there. So shots, everybody, shots, 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 shots. About 18 miles from Irish Hills. Wow, you've been to Irish Hills? Look at that Irish. Yeah, up there at used to be Stagecoach Stop. Right across from the Golden Nugget. You're going to drink square shots too? I know, he wasn't here. Somebody has to drink them for him. Yeah. No, they bought Stagecoach Stop. They're still looking for somebody to buy Prehistoric Forest, which every day it's getting worth less and less valuable. The damn dinosaurs are collapsing. No. I've never been to Frankenmuth. That's right. Never let a good opportunity go to waste. That's right. Yep. I've never been there. I've never been to Frankenmuth. They liked you better than me, remember? I'm John Anderson. I'm the black sheep of the family. Drive me a big old semi truck. I'm making payments on a 2-room shack. My wife, she waits on tables, and at night she rubs my back. That's right. You got monkey pox. That's right. It's all my rich brothers and sisters. They all just sit around talking about me, feeling sorry for me. When you got out of the tent, did Becky throw out the red light? Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light tonight. Yeah, I had one Friday night. Had the farmers market Saturday. Had Jasper Feed Store Friday morning, and I had an auction Thursday. I know, wasn't very nice of them, was it? No. Not too bad. Well, then you lost the tables and chairs. Yeah. I'm I might bid on this trailer again, but I gotta wait uh 6 days. So I'm looking at another auction in Perrysburg. Um, got an air compressor on it. It's got a propane ventless heater, wall heater that you plug in. So it's got a plug-in fan and stuff. It's got a fan with it and stuff. Um, but it's in Perrysburg. Huh. Good morning, cute kitty. Hopefully you're doing okay too. Nothing works. That's right. Good morning, Moose. Yeah. Well, was he resisting arrest? I absolutely have no sympathy. And if you want sympathy, you have to go to the dictionary and look for it because it's in between syphilis and shit. Check it out. You'll find it between shit and syphilis in the dictionary, and you ain't going to get no sympathy from me. If you are resisting arrest, you deserve whatever you get. Allegedly. Until you stop resisting. There's no such thing as too excessive. In all honesty, beat the guy into a coma. When they in all honesty, like I said, I have no sympathy for somebody that resists arrest. Okay, so if a cop tells you to put your hands behind your back, you're under arrest, and you tell them no, and you fight, right then and there, that's resisting arrest, and they have determined that you're not going in willingly. So you've got something coming to you that you deserve. Now, if the cop tells you to put your hands behind your back, you're being arrested, and you put them behind your back, and they put the cuffs on you, and then they beat the shit out of you, then I have a problem. But if you do everything they say and they do that to you, there's a problem. If you don't do what they say and they beat the shit out of you, then you deserve whatever you get. So, and if you keep resisting, you keep getting it. What I'm saying there, Christy, is if you resist an arrest, you get whatever you deserve. There's no thing. I don't care if they put 19 holes in the guy. If he resisted arrest, he deserves whatever he got. I'm tired of these people. Oh, well, all I did was, I didn't want them putting cuffs on me, and then they beat the shit out of me. Too damn bad. That's their job, is to put cuffs on you. If you didn't want cuffs on you, then you shouldn't have broke the law. Was he still moving around trying to get out of the cuffs? 2. And don't worry about it, because Junkyard already took your 2, and now his wife is trying to, he's already out of it for right now. Morning, Grizz. What I'm just saying is, you can go ahead and you disagree with me, whatever. But my feelings is, if you resist arrest, you deserve whatever you get. Like that one guy that broke away from the police. I can't remember where he was at. Broke away from the police, ran to his car and got a gun. Okay, turned around with it, and they shot him like 9 times or whatever. And then he still lived, but they shot him in excess. No, they didn't. It wasn't excessive enough. They should have put one through his forehead. That would have been the perfect situation right there, allegedly. But they didn't. Yeah, but a lot of people that break the law don't resist arrest either. that's the problem right there. Because what I'm trying to tell you is he was probably resisting arrest. Okay. And you're only seeing what you're seeing. And you're not even seeing the cop cam. You're probably only seeing footage from somebody else, which has been edited. Wait till you see the cop cam. Well, then you fight that out in court, square table. It's not like the cops will tell you. They don't enforce the law. Or, they don't make the laws. All they do is they come in and enforce it. So you got to go to court. Well, you got to take your chances in court. The burden of proof is on the court to prove that you did it. That's where the burden of proof is. Well, that's where the video comes in. Prove it. I've been in court lots of times. I don't trust them either. I've even told the magistrate and the cop that testified against me that they were both in cahoots. And I'll tell you how it happened. I was driving garbage truck, and the weighmaster said I didn't stop coming out of the parking lot, and I said I did. He scaled me, said I was overweight on a couple of axles. So he wrote me 2 tickets, one for not stopping and one for overweight. So the boss bought the ticket on the overweights. Okay. The next day I had to go in and fight the ticket for not stopping. So my boss told me, he said, I went and bought that ticket and we won. But he told me that you were the most arrogant son of a bitch he'd ever met. Fine. So I got to court and I'm waiting in the courtroom. He comes walking out of the magistrate's room with the magistrate, the judge. And he sits down. He sits down and I'm standing there. And she asked me how I plead. I said, Your Honor, it really doesn't matter how I plead right now. I guess I'm going to have to plead guilty because you two were back there discussing my case. And you've already got me convicted guilty no matter what. So it doesn't matter what I plead. So I'm going to plead guilty. And she said, well, we didn't talk about your case whatsoever. I said, you expect me to believe that? I don't. And I turned around and looked right at him and I said, if you ever call me an arrogant son of a bitch again, you won't have to worry about that badge or that gun you have. Do you understand me? She says, are you threatening my officer of the law? I said, no, ma'am, I'm not threatening him. I'm making a promise to him. I went over and paid the $127 or whatever the hell it was and walked out of the courtroom. And ever since that time, when that cop pulled me over, he'd just walk up to the window, look at me, and he'd turn around, walk back to the car, and leave. Well, that very well could be. But I still believe it doesn't matter. They may have been excessive, but they wouldn't have been that way if the guy wouldn't have done what he done. So, did he spit at him? Did he kick him? Did he hit him? He probably did. They do need to keep their emotions in check. But what I'm getting at is if you resist arrest, 99, they wouldn't have emotions, okay? They wouldn't have emotions, and they wouldn't get those emotions in check or get upset or get violent or get, irritable if you followed their orders, okay? Put your hands behind your back, get your handcuffs put on you, and then go to jail. Take your battle to court, Okay? That's all you got to do. I've been in handcuffs before. I didn't resist. Not whatsoever. He had no right to call me an arrogant son of a bitch either. Well, maybe I missed my call. Maybe I should have been a cop. We had a cop here that used to have dogs. They tracked a guy up into a tree. The guy wouldn't climb down. So he just let the dog sit there by the tree. He left, went home, got a chainsaw, and he come back. Started up the chainsaw and let it run for a minute to get warmed up. He said, "Now you got one choice. You either climb down, or I start the chainsaw and start cutting." The guy decided he was climbing down. Well, if they were arresting him for something, Tom Neal, that's right. If they were arresting him for something, he's a criminal. YouTube moderator. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they're arresting you, you're a criminal. Okay? It wasn't for me being overweight. It was a truck being overweight, Grizz. They probably are facing felonious assaults. But none of this would have happened, okay? None of this would have happened if he wouldn't have resisted arrest. And you know why a lot of these people are resisting arrest? It's because they know it's a payday. They know they can sue and they know they're going to get paid. The charges will be dropped and they're going to get paid. They have to put 2 sets on them. Well, now wait a minute. What's the difference? If he touched a child or murdered a cop, what does that make a difference? I understand the crime severity, but what does that make a difference? It doesn't. A crime's a crime. If he resisted arrest, you got to wait till you see the footage. Yeah. They treat you like a king, Rodney King. That's right. I'm still a fan of the old days, the good old days, with rubber hoses and bread and water. There you go. That's the town can go to hell. That's right. Morals from proof. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, YouTube moderator. What was a lady doing out with dementia without somebody being with her? Okay. So usually when you have dementia, there's somebody supposed to be watching you. Okay. Where was her caregiver? Now, she may have not have known what was going on, but the person that was really at fault right there was the caregiver. I understand it does happen, and it shouldn't happen. Just like cops beating the shit out of people, it happens. It shouldn't happen, but it does happen. It happens. See, there's two coins right there. They're the same coin. Same coin's got three sides on it: front, back, and the side. It happens. But there's cause and effect. There's a reason why it happened, and there's a reason why you get what you get. Um, what footage are you looking at? What footage are you looking at? Are you looking at the cop footage? Because I don't think the cops have released the footage yet if this just happened. Because they usually take a few months to make sure they got their I's crossed and their T's, their T's crossed and their I's dotted and everything else before they release that footage. Good morning, Arizona. So the footage you're looking at is probably from somebody's cell phone. And they're not showing you everything. They probably didn't show you where the guy resisted arrest. He probably punched a couple of officers. He probably pushed them. He probably tried to run from them. And everything's probably been heavily edited and redacted to where you didn't see everything. You got to see all the footage. Now, you said that the officers were suspended. Okay. Are they suspended with pay or are they suspended without pay? You didn't mention that either, because if they're suspended with pay, I'm pretty sure they're in the right. Not that I think not that I think anybody should be beating the shit out of anybody. But what I'm saying is, if you cause your own misery, then you should accept your own misery. And like I said, a lot of these people are doing it now because they know it's a payday. They're, a lot of them are worthless. Okay, they're worthless. They ain't worth the air that they breathe in. Okay, a lot of them are. And now they know, hey, I'm worthless. I'm never going to amount to nothing. But if I could bring a big payday, get my family set up. What's that one that just got $27 million for his family? I can't remember. The guy ain't never made a nickel in his entire life, honestly. But they paid his family $27 million? Are you kidding me? For a bag of skin and bones that never amounted to nothing? Yeah. That's why a lot of them are doing it, because they know it's a payday. They know the cities are heavily insured and they will pay. Well, YouTube moderator, I may be cantankerous, but there's three sides to every story: the front, the back, and the side. Okay? Just like on a coin. You can't have it your way. And I'm pretty sure you probably voted for Joe Biden. Okay? I'm pretty sure on that. Because the way you talk, I'm pretty damn sure. Yeah. No, it wasn't George Floyd that got $23 million. Somebody up in Wisconsin or whatever. Yeah, I know George Floyd, his family got millions too, but yeah. No, I'm not saying that. These people, they understand that they're never going to be worth nothing. Okay, they're never going to amount to anything. And to do something for their family, that's why they do this. Yeah. But that's why they do it. Because they know there's going to be a payday. Doesn't say pay or no pay. Okay. And I can guarantee you he's going to sue. I can guarantee you he's going to sue. And that was his main objective. I can guarantee you he was going to sue. Well, there throws out that race card stuff now, don't it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because a lot of people see that you're going to be arrested, so they bring out the cell phones. Now the people that are going to get arrested say, hey, I'm going to get this on video. So now, and that these videos are going to be edited. So it just shows how innocent the guy was while he was getting his ass beat. Huh. Well, I'll show that there, Iron Dork 63. But you know what? I bet you voted for Biden too, didn't you? Yeah. Hope that Black Lives Matter takes up the cause. No, they won't, because he's white. And besides that, even if he was black, they wouldn't take it up because there's nothing in it for him. They don't do anything for black people to begin with. They just do it for themselves. No, I'm not being ignorant. I have my opinion. You have your opinion. Your opinion sucks, YouTube moderator. But I'm just saying. No, you didn't. I know damn well you didn't vote for Trump. Neither one of you. Yeah, I know who it is. It's Big Steve. Yeah. Yeah, it'll loop on CNN. Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Now, no, it won't be on CNN because it was three cops beating a guy, white guy. Now, if it was three white cops beating a black guy, um, it'd be on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, if it was three black cops beating the shit out of a white guy, it'd be on CNN 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it would say, look what this white felon did to these three black officers. Yeah, that's exactly how it would be on CNN. Yeah, my ass, your name ain't Mark. Well, Big Steve has Iron Dark 63 on his one of his names too. Yeah. Now that's excessive. Now we had that. Well, hello, Dale. um, my son works for this guy, and his sister was the one that was shot out here by the county officers. And the reason why she was shot is he pulled her over. Okay. And he pulled her over. He asked her for her information and stuff. And when he did. He got it from her. And then she tried to take off. And when she did, she almost hit him with a car. And he pulled out his service pistol and he shot through the windshield, striking her in the leg. And it hit an artery and it killed her. So, um, Well, he ain't a very good shot if you shot him 10 times. Because he still hit him. Yeah, and the suspect never got hit by any of the gunfire. That cop needs to go in for some shooting training. Yeah. That's right. But no, he never even got hit once. Yeah. The suspect never was hit, not once. No. I know. Who needs enemies? Who needs enemas when you have fans like Iron Door 63? That's right. Who needs enemas? Yeah. Well, I don't know what they grabbed there. According to his lawyer, that he didn't have anything there to grab. They probably grabbed all Milana's wardrobe, her clothes and her underwear. So it is. But I can't believe the guy sit there for almost a minute. The cop ran into his house, got his gun, and come back out. This video is over a minute long, minute and 6 seconds. The cop ran into the house, got his gun, and come back, and then shot 10 times into the Jeep, not hitting the guy one time. I see the Vols lost their star running back. That's what they're saying, but why would he have nuclear secret documents? Yeah. And how would they know he had nuclear secret documents? Yeah. I wouldn't trust anything the FBI said or done unless they walked into that house stark naked and come out with walked out stark naked, walked in that house stark naked and walked out of that house stark naked with evidence in their hands. I would not trust anything that they said or done. You guys remember what they tried to do with the Russian collusion? The FBI was in on that. Sure was. Yeah. That's right. Bend over and cough. That's right. Good morning, gorgeous. And now the FBI is going to be watching, right? Yeah. So I don't believe a damn thing the FBI does anymore. I haven't for the last, even when they were working with Obama. There's been so much stuff that the FBI has been done is so shady, it's pathetic. Yeah. My name's Agent Johnson, and this is Agent Johnson. No relation. You remember that on the Yakatami Die Hard? Yeah. No relation. The A-Team. Control. Can I get you to shut off power grid? I know control. Shut it off now. You guys asked for a Christmas miracle? I give you the FBI. Scooby-Doo, the A-Team, you're right. That's right. Um, Arnie something. Hannibal Smith was um, George Peppard. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and he was walking around in women's clothes. Yeah. The other day, Jesse Waters, when they were doing the raid, he said, "How do you know they're not planting evidence? You don't. You didn't see what they brought in there. Them guys could have had, you know, envelopes and envelopes and envelopes of stuff stuffed in their, suits back here. They carried in boxes, and then they carried out boxes. You don't know what they carried in and carried out." Agent Lynch, that's right. Yeah. You don't know if cops are planting evidence unless you have a thorn, unless you're being a thorn in their side, you shouldn't have any problems with cops to begin with. With a warrant or a subpoena, they make good bung fodder. And look what we just say. Look what we found. Yeah, look at here. Yeah. They asked Trump. They said, "What's in your safe?" They said, "Just pictures of Hunter smoking crack." What do you got underneath your bed there, Mr. Trump? I got a little bitch underneath there. You want to look? Mirror. You got a mirror. Yeah. 2020 election fraud evidence. Yeah. Well, the computer repair guy has a copy of it, and he gave the original to them, but he has a copy of it. And I've been waiting for the FBI to say they want the copy, and because they've lost the original laptop, and what they're going to add. We don't want you making another copy of it. We'll take it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't make a difference. They got that Hunter's laptop on the documentation, but they don't know where it's at. They can't find it. Huh. I know it. Everybody's seen them pictures of Hunter smoking crack. Well, wouldn't that be fun? Maybe Putin can arrest him for trying to smuggle in jewelry. Yeah. Yeah, he got sent to India protection for it. Yeah. Hopefully they keep him too. They're right. Well, they won't because, North Korea loves Dennis Rodman. So, Russia won't do anything. They're tight with North Korea. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's lots more. They haven't released nothing. They've lost. They according to them they've lost. They've lost the laptop. They can't find it. How convenient. And if anything gets said about Hunter, Daddy, before Daddy leaves office, will pardon Hunter. I can guarantee that because he's not going to run again. He's so far gone now. He'll never run another term and win. You can't have those picks getting out. Well, I can understand. No. But then again, didn't you have a horse head on or something like that, or was it a unicorn? But that unicorn really doesn't count because it's a strap. It's a strap on for the unicorn. That really wasn't a unicorn. Jumping to conclusions. I know there, Moose. I can totally understand that. Morning, Timmy. Let's interrogate Robert. Yeah. Well, I gotta go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. That'd be so terrible, would it, there, Moose? You know, eat your meat. That's right. Yeah, dance contest. There you go. Yeah. Ain't no 8 o'clock shots, just 7 o'clock shots. That's right. We're all winners, born in the USA. Yeah, 8 o'clock are voluntary. You can take 2 or 4 at 8 o'clock. Fourth quarter of the show. That's right. That's right. I got up in here last night and I went downstairs and I got 4 cans of chicken noodle soup, opened them up, put them in a pan, added 3 cans of water, 2 cans of chicken, white meat chicken. I drained them, put that in there, a can of mixed vegetables, and then I threw in, a big handful of frozen thick noodles. And I made, like a 2-quart pot of chicken noodle soup last night. I had a bowl of it last night before I went to bed. I'm trying to eat soup at least 3 or 4 times a week. Trying to get my stomach straightened out. And I think it's working. So I like tomato soup, but I don't know if I can have that much acid at once. So, well, Dale. That's right. You were born in Germany. I want to do a beef vegetable soup. I got to get out there and I got to find out how many jars I got because I got to do that stewed tomatoes this week. Well, I'm watching this, but it looks like he's not putting his hands behind his back. He's resisting. And what you're watching is a video from somebody else. You're not watching a cop video. That's a cam video. Right there, he's pointing at him. So, yeah. Well, the reason why they started punching him in his face is because he wouldn't put his hands behind his back, probably. what I'm guessing is, that's why. But if you look, the guy still wasn't even in cups yet. And he's probably all methed out, which, or LSD or whatever the hell it is. So, you ever seen some of that stuff them guys on LSD can do? They can break handcuffs. They can kick the doors right off in cop cars. I don't, but how do you know what happened prior to that? You're assuming they just beat the hell out of the guy for beating the hell out of the guy. I'm assuming they're beating the hell out of the guy because he's resisting arrest. You don't, I don't. Neither one of us do. But the way that video looks right there, the guy, they still don't have handcuffs on the guy, and he's still resisting arrest. I got an auction up on Occidental on Wednesday and Friday. And Sunday. No. I have an auction on Wednesday and Sunday, not Friday night. Yeah. Well, I haven't heard anything about it till you mentioned it right now. And the only thing I've seen is what you just showed me on that Twitter video. And on that Twitter video, it still looks like the guy still isn't in handcuffs and he's resisting. And if he's a meth head or if he's on LSD or something like that, I'm pretty sure he's resisting arrest. And some of them guys have got super strength when they're on LSD or, meth. And, well, it all goes back to resisting arrest again. What led up to them throwing him on the ground? Anybody got the video of that? That's what I want to see. What led up to them throwing him on the ground and beating the hell out of him? That's what I want to see. What happened there? That's where all the story is, from that point to where you guys picked it up on that video. That's where the story is. You find that video right there, and then you'll know what really happened. I'm a big fan of Blue Lives Matter. Oh, I'm sure there's more video to come out, right? But what I'm getting at is what you guys are seeing is a video from the phone that somebody, I can guarantee, probably started the video long before that and then edited that video to show just what they wanted to show. Now, you go see what the real video has to show why this all started. Did he punch the cops in the mouth? Did he take a swing at them? Why did this all start? That's right. You never see a fat 90-year-old. You're right. Well, I beg to differ with you. Have you seen RV Lucky? Because he's 93 years old or something like that, and he's about 80 pounds overweight. Well, what I'm getting at, Christy, maybe they didn't have the right to beat him like that. But But there's a reason why he got what he got, okay? And it never would have went that far if he'd have done what he was told to do. So something happened between the time that they talked to him when they first walked up to him to the time that he's on the ground. Something happened there. So what happened there? Yeah. You just... Yeah. Only dudes with tits lines, yeah. Now, there is a strip joint, no shit, Square Table. It's called Chicks on Dix. Dix Road in Detroit. D-I-X-S. Dix Road. Oh, I know that, but there's producers there, and they already know that, how far they can go. Sometimes they do go too far, but they already know that this is already being filmed and everything else. Everybody has a right to their opinion. You're right. No. The only reason why I can think they were doing that is because he would not put his hands behind his back. Okay? Oh, yeah. And gorgeous. No. Have a 24-hour police department? Yeah. Yeah. I understand that. But what I'm getting at, why did this happen? Okay. Why did it happen to begin with? I'm sure the cops just didn't go over to him and just grab him and throw him down. Okay. I'm sure that did not happen. Something happened at the beginning. Okay. Something happened. And there was 3 officers there. Okay. And I'm pretty sure those 3 officers weren't there to begin with. It was probably just one officer. And this guy was disruptive or whatever. And then he was, being unruly or whatever. And then the second one showed up and then a third one. Okay. Unless it was a 2-man crew or whatever. But what I'm getting at is something happened at the very beginning of this arrest to perpetuate it to where it went to right there. So what happened? Yeah. That's because you're getting old. Your kidneys are weak. I'm just saying, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. 99.9% of the time, an interaction with a police officer goes okay. It's when somebody does something that they shouldn't do. That's when it doesn't go okay. And 99.99999% of the time, it's the person that they pulled over does something that they should not have done. Run to the car to get a weapon, strike an officer, run, assault, spit at them, whatever. They've done something they shouldn't have done. I seen that, and that was wrong. She tried to slow him down, and he got upset about it. And that's right. He should have never touched her to begin with. And that guy was already in the car. He should have never went over there and put his 2 cents worth in. Okay? I seen that video. He was in the wrong. And he should get whatever he has coming to him, he should get. Well, see what I'm saying? Damn, maybe they already did tase him. You don't know what they did. All you've seen is that video that somebody showed. You don't know what happened. This could have been going on for 20 minutes. But you only seen 30 seconds of what went on. But you guys have already convicted the cops of being abusive. This guy could have fought tooth and nail for 5 minutes with him before they finally got him on the ground. But you guys have already convicted these cops for a 30-second video clip. Bye, Kevin. No, I'm not ethically biased. What I'm trying to say is you only seen 30 seconds of the video. You don't know. Maybe this guy stood toe to toe with 3 of them, was beating the shit out of all 3 of them for 15 minutes until they finally got a hold of him and got him on the ground. And now he's still resisting arrest. Won't put his hands behind his back. They're doing everything they can to get this guy arrested. And you can't tase him while you're holding on to him. You can't do that. And if you let go of him to tase him, he could get up and take off or start fighting again. So what do? You have to do something to get him under control. But what I'm getting at, is it excessive force? You didn't see what went on to begin with. If this guy was clearly beating the shit out of 3 cops at the same time, it's not excessive force if they finally get him on the ground and beat the shit out of him so they can get him arrested. It's not excessive force. Hey, there's some people that can whip 6 or 7 people at one time. Is it excessive force when they send 10 cops to go arrest one person? Because that person is a badass and can whip 6 or 7 at one time? Is that excessive force? No, it's not. If you have the tools in your arsenal to be a badass to whip 6 or 7 people at one time, it's not excessive force when they send 10 people over there to arrest you. And it takes 10 people to arrest you. No. Anyways, we'll just have to find out what the rest of the story is when it all comes out. They may get charged for excessive abuse. They may not. But it doesn't say in there if they got suspended with pay or without pay. Local cat is starving details at 11. That's right. So, anyways, I got to go, like I said, I got to go to the doctor's today or hospital and have tests. I got to make a phone call too today. I'm supposed to do a thing up there in Hillsdale at the Bean Creek Greenhouse. You got to get a hold of her and see if she still wants me to do it. I was supposed to get a hold of them 2 weeks ago, and I forgot all about it, but I was in the hospital, so, you know. Hopefully that'll work out. Do something up there once in a while. That's right. Feed that cat. Night before last, I got up because I couldn't sleep. And I was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting here on on the computer, and I'm going through Facebook Marketplace. And I hear this out here at the steps on the door. So I open up the curtain on the window right here, and I look out, and there is a cat on top of the table eating our cat's cat food, and our cat is growling at it. Well, I go to unlock the door, and that cat takes off running, and our cat takes off after it. She comes walking back here, and I said, "What's the matter, Callie? That some bitch tried to eat your food?" She come up and sat up on the steps with me, and I petted her for a couple of minutes. Then I shut the door, and she sat there on the steps for a couple of minutes. I kept looking out, but she's making sure nobody was going to get her kitty food again. So. Have a great day too, Dan. Love you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they make all sorts of money from the campaign ads. Huh. Oh. 6.313 inches of rain. It's a lot of rain. Don't do no good when you get it that fast, in a short period of time, though. It just all runs off. Now, if it took 36 hours to get that kind of rain, it wouldn't be so bad because it gives you time to soak in. But it goes down in the cracks. There you go, huh? Well, just open up the next drain and forget the other one. See, problem solved. Just save that for times that you need a little pick-me-up. See? I'm not just a pretty face, I'm a thinker too. Get the day started. That's right. Good morning, all you lurkers. That's right. I can't. I got to go have blood test done. So. And then I got to go get some tomatoes. Yes, sir. That's right. You passed your test. I still got blood. Yeah. So I got to go have blood tests done. I got to have I think a CAT scan done. I got to have some x-rays done. So. All right, everybody. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Take care, and we will see you tomorrow. No, we will see you Wednesday. Today's Monday. We'll see you Wednesday. Have a blessed day, everybody.